Hello. So, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen. I make bookish and college related videos, and I am on my way to a eye appointment so I can get new glasses and get my, eyes just checked up for a routine. And oh gosh, it is hot. This vlog is going to be a reading vlog. I have some required reading that I've been talking about for months that I really need to get done, and I think that if I filmed it all, I would get it done. So I spent all day being very, very productive, and I'm on an academic break right now. So I believe this video will just be a few days long, but just stay tuned. I will check back in after my eye appointment, and I may go thrifting when I'm done. It is now 7:48, and we ended up not filming the video. We're gonna do that tomorrow, but I have my newspaper to collage, so I'm going to do that while watching Read with Cindy because it's 30 minutes long, and I think that's a good start.
Unfortunately, has 4 per hallway by 3 floors.
Nikki's trying to figure out how many bathrooms are on campus
12
or in our apartment
in
building.
Williams. And then Belk has 1 per suite per floor. Oh, I forgot the Williams. Okay, +2. And then
There's also a lot of hidden bathrooms in like Wilson Hall and the academic buildings.
I'm trying to.
Good morning, team. It is now 9:28 in the morning. I don't think I vlogged at all yesterday for a reading vlog, and I haven't even read. Actually, that's a lie. I read a chapter last night. I don't even think I talked about what book I'm reading. I really don't remember. But I am currently reading The Blood of Emmett Till by Timothy Tyson. I've talked about this so many times on my channel, and that is because I have yet to finish the book. I'm on chapter 10 out of 18, and I did the math last night. I was to the very last reading page of the book, and it's 161 pages on this. It's 161 pages of actual reading, and the rest of the book is just notes, bibliography, index, etc., etc. And so I have about 89 pages left of actual reading. So it is 9:30. If I started reading this book right now, I should be done by the time I have to leave. I'll also vlog this today, but I will be facilitating a diversity discussion. There are questions about the movie Selma and just some general diversity things and mental health, and I am excited, and that is at noon, so I'm going to prepare for some things. I also have yearbook pictures, so my goal for today is to just read the crap out of this book, as well as start on The Prophets that I borrowed from the library. I said I wanted to read until I had to leave. However, my brain is like, you have an event at 12 o'clock. It's 10:30, so you can't do anything in between now and then. That's funny.
Meryl, Dr. Hawk. They're all talking about the snacks they're grabbing.
Sounds good.
Okay. You're gonna be wonderful.
Thank you. I'll see you virtually in a bit.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Hi. Hello. We are headed to the admission suite now for our diversity event.
Yeah, I can't have everybody popping in, so y'all have to rotate in and out. So I'll try my best.
Counseling and wellness. And so in honor of Black History Month, we will be doing a follow-up on the film Selma, as well as chatting on some things as well. And so for those tuning in, feel free to turn on your cameras. We love seeing your beautiful faces, but please keep your mics muted, and you're also welcome to send in any questions at any
The disparities there in education. I think about myself growing up in Lancaster, South Carolina, a small rural town, if you know anything about it. And I think when we get to that point and we can empathize, we can see change. We can see change. So when you said that, I thought about how they walk together and
To understand their actions because they were convicted.
to push forward and lead for that purpose.
Thank you all so much for sharing. Dr. Sigmund, I really loved when you said there's some people that recognize, oh, that's not my journey, but I'll join in on the fight and help them. I think realizing that part and thinking large scale and gaining that empathy, that's really the first step. And so this is a great segue into the next question. In my experience, a lot of students on campus hold many leadership roles. And I've noticed that student leaders get burnt out really, really quickly because we're holding all of these roles. And we kind of feel this need to do everything because it's like not a lot of people are stepping up. So we sign up for all that we can. And another thing I realized in discussions surrounding like the civil rights movement and all these courageous leaders, I don't ever hear about like the burnout part of all of that and the mental health part of being at the forefront of all these movements and being at the forefront of these movements today even. And so what advice do you have to navigate the struggle of burnout for yourself? And what visible red flags should we be aware of when looking out for our peers and for our student leaders and leaders in our communities? And Dr. Sigmund, you can jump in as well.
Each of them, and we're really excited about each of those organizations. And
it is now 1:59 p.m. and I got done with the diversity thing about an hour ago, and I think it went really well. Most of the participants were faculty members, which was a lot more nerve-wracking than I think if it were all students, but went really well. Shout out to my history advisor for being the best and being on the call, and thank you to everyone that joined. Also, I got marinara sauce everywhere. But I'm just gonna eat and then I will figure out the rest of my day after I eat because I haven't eaten today. So we're eating cheese tortellini, cheese pizza, and french fries. What do you have?
I have
Your peppers?
deconstructed taco stuff from earlier that I didn't get to finish. I'm finally able to just sit down and read for a little bit before dinner. I can't believe it's already like dinner time. I'm on chapter 10. Hopefully I finish this chapter before dinner. I am back from dinner with my friend Madeline and it is now 7 p.m. I haven't read I hate myself. I haven't read much of chapter 10. So I'm going to sit here and read all night and check back in with you guys. And I know I keep saying, I'll read. But I think this book is putting me into a reading slump, if I'm being quite honest with you all. And it sucks so bad because the semester's starting up and I'm in a reading slump. And I'm taking reading heavy classes. Okay, this will do. But I thought I could do a little reading update while I have the thoughts in my brain, and I'm going to have to remember all of this anyway. So I was like, if I film myself talking about these thoughts that I have, then it'll be easier for me when I like write my essay. Anyway, so I'm reading and I think I'm still on like chapter 10 or 11, but if you have seen any of my reading vlogs over the winter break, if you have seen my day in the life of a history major, my newest one, then I talk about the blood of Emmett Till. And I keep mentioning that a white author wrote this book. And I am always going to question, what can this author provide that a black author can't? Or what can't this author provide that a black author can, or a black historian can? So I think I figured out my answers to that question because I'm only just about like halfway through this book, and I'm reading mostly on different events that took place after Emmett Till's murder that deal with white America and not necessarily the effect on the black community, because it was mentioned that thousands of people came out to Chicago to view Emmett Till's body at the funeral and at the church or whatever, but that's all I really got from this. And so I was really hoping, I'm still only halfway through, so I'll probably update the vlog again later, but I was hoping to hear more on the community experience after
after Emmett Till. I could easily read about this in other civil rights books that I'm about to read. I was really hoping to learn more about Emmett Till's community and how his death affected both Chicago all the way to Mississippi, and not necessarily just like the white South in itself. But that's what I'm reading so far. I'm gonna keep reading and we'll see if there's anything else. This just in, y'all, I logged onto Twitter and Taylor Swift is Coming was trending, and she is doing a surprise announcement on Good Morning America tomorrow. So I downloaded the ABC app on my phone or my iPad, and we're gonna watch it in the morning while I'm getting ready. I am on a snack break. I have Greek vanilla yogurt with some oats, honey, granola, a glob of peanut butter, and some honey drizzled on top. And it's my favorite. National office of the NAACP granted that perhaps the Citizens Council did not itself order or commit acts of terrorism, violence, and murder, but it did create the atmosphere in which it was possible for the Chicago boy Emmett Till to be murdered and for the perpetrators of the crime to escape justice. The power of the council surely encouraged terrorists to believe that they could act without fear of punishment. I thought this was a book about 1960s, not 2021. There are a lot of people out there that don't like to compare now to then. All I know is a life with President Obama and President Trump. That's all I know. And so when that is all I know, quotes like this really stick out to me, and it's really hard not to make these comparisons. Don't mind the messy hair, but it's 10:48. I didn't finish the book, but I'm taking melatonin right now, and so I'm gonna do my whole night routine, clean up a bit, and then go to bed because I'm tired.
Taylor. I'm so excited to share with you that tonight at midnight I'll be putting out my version of my song Love Story, which was originally on my album Fearless. I've now finished re-recording all of Fearless, which will be coming out soon. My version of Fearless will have 26 songs on it because I've decided to add songs from the vault, which are songs that almost made the original Fearless album, but I've now gone back and recorded those so that everyone will be able to hear not only the songs that made the album, but the songs that almost made it. The full picture.
Pretty cool. Taylor will release her entire Fearless album, re-recorded. Here's the new cover. We're going to show you a picture of it right now. It's going to be called Fearless Taylor's Version. It will include 6 never-before-heard songs from the vault. She wrote them back in 2008.
We're getting 26 songs from Fearless. Good morning, by the way. I'm so tired. It's 9:50, but I'm not in the mood to sleep. I'm not tired in the sense that I want to sleep. I'm tired in the sense that I've done a lot today and I don't have energy to do a lot more things. But I just printed off my syllabus for class tomorrow, and I'm on chapter 13, I think. So I'm gonna read some more because I only have a few pages, chapter 13 left. Hello. It is Friday night at 10:53, and I just finished The Blood of Emmett Till. I totally forgot that I was doing this reading vlog, but I did go to a coffee shop today and read for like an hour or so because a lot of my time at the coffee shop was with Anna and we were just like chatting the whole time. But I just finished it on my iPad, and I'm still trying to put together my thoughts that I have for this book as I reflect on what I have been reading. There's some stylistic writing choices that I don't think I really appreciated, but all of the facts that were needed to get the story across were all there. After I finished the book, I tried Googling, not like reviews of the book, but kind of just like discourse on this book to try and figure out if anyone else has questioned what can a white author like write that a black author can't, or vice versa. And I mean, the only thing right now I can think of is that he
like Carolyn Bryant reached out to him. He had that accessibility. He was able to write the story because of that. I think I really just need to like sleep on it and look through everything that I highlighted and wrote down. Just because I can't like think off the top of my head. These types of books, they always end with a call to action, of course. I try and think of this like scenario. What if Carolyn Bryant reached out to a Black historian to write this book? And if that was the case, I think a Black historian would have laid out exactly what needed to be done. So for example, I'm on the Black Lives Matter website and there's a whole page where they list out their demands. I think demands similar to these would have been listed in the last chapter of a book written by a Black historian. That is all that I have for this video so far. I think this is going to be a long video because I'm looking and I have like no footage left. But anyway, that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope that this reading vlog wasn't my most boring one. But I'm very excited for this class, and I think I'm gonna go in very intimidated again, like I did with my last class with this professor and group of people. But I'm very excited nonetheless, and I'm excited to read these. And literally the civil rights movement is one of my favorite like topics in history to learn about. And I'm taking another class called History of the Black Church. So my semester is full of Black history and I absolutely love it. And also I'm looking into graduate schools that have some sort of like African American studies or history program. And so I feel like this isn't going to be the end of this topic on this channel for sure. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. I don't know. Bye guys.